Well, I think that since we've gotten that, I know that originally I said I was gonna make it a separate video, but I think I'm gonna end up making it a separate video anyway, so I might as well just combine it with the full episode. So, um,
Which
we
full
have
episode?
the full episode of this thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we might as well rank the cups while we are here. Um,
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Let me
so
load up. Okay, Mario Wiki. I think I don't know about
my
you. I'm gonna base mine based on the average, like where each track in their cups is ranked.
yeah.
Like whichever cup had like the highest amount of tracks for me is probably what I'm gonna do.
So the way and I'm not averaging out what I did. The way I'm doing it is, um, I'm saying, okay, so what's the track selection in this cup? Did I enjoy the cup as a whole? And
Hmm.
if the answer is yes, then it goes up higher. Like for example, uh, Mushroom Cup all around was pretty good. Mario Circuit 2
Well,
is in it. Bowser's Castle isn't horrible.
let's
Ghost
let's
Valley
be
1.
honest. With how hard this game is, it just makes Mushroom Cup the best cup
Yeah, so
because it's
yeah.
because Mushroom Cup isn't hard like the other ones.
So I have Mushroom Cup in I'm gonna put Mushroom Cup in S tier. Um
Yeah, even though Bowser's Castle is like annoying for me, overall, the fact that it's just easier than every other cup, it just
yeah.
is a free S.
And then because Rainbow Road or so for Flower Cup, not Rainbow Road, sorry. For Flower Cup, it was just painfully average. It's not
I
good, it's
I'd
not
I'd
bad.
put it in like I think for me it's like B. I'd probably place it around a
Yeah,
B
I put it in
because like
C, so let's just I guess we put
like
it in B.
Choco Island 1 I love, Ghost Valley 2 is great, Donut Plains 2 is okay, Bowser's Castle 2 you already know I love, and I love Mario Circuit 3. There's like two okay
I
ones and then there's three good great ones for me, so
I
that's why
just
it's like B for
personally
me.
don't like the Flower Cup. Actually, I think I'm gonna actually rate it lower. I'm gonna put it like at D. Honestly, now looking at it,
Also,
I don't like this
Super
one.
Mario Super Mario Kart, the only game that'll ever have Mario circuits be the last track in a cup.
Yeah. All right.
Because it's like the only
I'm gonna
probably the only one.
actually put it at I'm gonna actually put it at D. So I'm putting it at C for our tier list. We got Mushroom Cup at S, and Flower Cup at C. Then
Okay,
we
yeah.
have Star
That's fair,
Cup.
I guess.
Looking at Star Cup,
I I would
again, this
personally
was kind of like middle of the road. I like
let's
Bowser's
see.
Castle 3 a lot, but it's just kind of whatever.
For
Um,
me, it's like I like Choco Island 2, Koopa Beach 1 is okay. Vanilla Lake 1, my second lowest. Actually, this has my two lowest tracks are both in this cup. This is a freaking I'm putting this
yeah.
in wait, and then Mario Circuit 4? The only ones I like in this cup are the first two, Koopa Beach 1 and Choco Island
See,
2. I
the
think I'm gonna put
problem
that
with this
in
one
D or F.
is
I'll
that
probably put that in F.
I don't like most of the tracks. I hate Koopa Beach. I hate, Choco Island. Vanilla Lake's painfully average. And I don't like Mario Circuit 4. But Bowser's Castle is my favorite Bowser's Castle. So it's like, it ends up making it like C tier for me. But looking at it from the
But
entirety of the cup standpoint, you know,
if it's
starting
I
with
think if it's
Vanilla Lake, we got a good Bowser's Castle. I think it's like B or C, looking at it
I
as a
think if
whole.
you I think if you have it in C and I have it in F, it should be like D or something. I don't know.
All right, D. All right,
Because
and
pretty
then
much
finally,
for me, it's like after Chocolate Island 2, the whole cup falls off at that at that
yeah.
point.
All right, so special cup.
Ooh,
Uh, Rainbow Road like hard carries it, and then like
yeah.
Vanilla Lake is like the only Vanilla Lake and Donut Plains 3 are like the only two highlights. As a whole, though, uh, it's just
See,
it's just bad all around. Like
wait,
Rainbow
where did
Road
I put my
obviously
other
like
one?
hard carries it. I don't know, it's
I
hard.
had I had Mushroom Cup in S. I had Flower Cup in I think C. Was that what I put it in? I don't remember. My personal one, Star Cup. I had at F. I think this one it's actually kind of like the Star Cup. There's three of them I like. Ghost Valley 3, Vanilla Lake 2, I had low, but I like Donut Plains 3. I actually like Cuba Beach 2. I like Rainbow Road. So I'd probably put this like C as B, maybe, I guess.
B.
Even
All right.
despite the two tracks I don't like that much, I think for me, Donut Plains 3, Cuba Beach 2, and Rainbow Road kind of save it.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
I just love Mushroom Cup and S. It's probably the
Yeah.
only game where that's gonna happen.
All right. So we got
Maybe, I don't
Mushroom
know.
Cup. We got Mushroom Cup in S, Special in B, Flower in C, and Star in D.
That seems pretty reasonable to
Yeah.
me. Each one's a
All
different
right.
tier.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
It's like
That for this game in particular was kind of unenjoyable because it's just like I couldn't rank the tracks, so how was I gonna rank the cups? So
also, yeah.
I'm
Also,
glad
it'd
we
be
kind
such
of
a short.
combine these into one video. So how this is gonna work for you guys know for the
Yeah,
future.
it's
I am going to split this up into cups just like we did with 8. I am also going to split it into just the tracks and just the cups. So I'm just gonna call this episode the Super Mario Kart tier list, plain and simple, and then pretty much immediately after it, you're gonna see each cup individually ranked, and then after that, you're gonna see just the cup or just the tracks ranked, and then just the cups ranked. So it's gonna be in total 1,
just
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips. Does that make sense?
just the cups is gonna be the shortest video ever.
Yeah. So you got
There's
the
only
whole
4.
video. So that's one.
Actually, wait.
You
I
got
never
each
even asked.
individual
Oh,
cups
never mind.
tracks ranked. That's 4 videos, and then you have just the cups ranked. So you have cups, tracks, and cups. It's confusing. The fucking words are impossible. But there's gonna be 5 videos regarding this video. So I hope that makes a lick of sense. I don't know.
I'm just glad we got the worst game out of the way first.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god. Thankfully, next is Mario Kart 64, which will be
yeah.
much more interesting, and it's a game I've actually played. So, hey,
Yeah.
well, I mean, we played through it together, but even before that, I played it, so at least that'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to
Can't wait for that.
close her out?
Yeah. So that's it for this video. We'll be back next month probably for ranking the Mario Kart 64 cups and courses and cups and whatever else, how 5,
And
6
cups
videos,
and tracks and
there are.
courses and music, and also saying that we're not going to talk about remakes and then proceed to talk about remake.
Yeah, no, I feel like this one we had to do the remakes because they were just so hard to rank
Yeah,
otherwise. But
yeah.
I think 64 onward, we won't have to talk about the remakes as much, except I might have to with Super Circuit because I never played that. But anyway, yeah, so we'll be back. This is just we're looking forward to recording and doing all the other ones. It's gonna be fun to just go through and see every Mario Kart's track.
And then
I don't know
next year we're gonna do this again with Smash Brothers.
Oh my, I'd be down, not gonna lie. And maybe I'll do a tour one, but that will never happen because they constantly add a new track every 2 weeks and it'd be outdated in 2 weeks.
But the problem is that you can't organize it by cup. There's not like a standard tour cup.
No, I just mean. No, I know. I in that case it would just be the tracks, but it's just the fact there's so many and they also add new ones. It would just get outdated so quickly.
Yeah. So
if I ever do that,
if tour ends, because I assume you played almost every tour. Is there a tour that you missed?
Nope. I've played since day one. Played every single day since day one.
Since beta.
No,
then
not
you missed
beta
tour. You missed the beta tour.
No, that doesn't count because for some reason beta test, which wasn't even like an official tour, I signed up for it, but they never sent me the thing to play the beta. But ever since New York tour day one, I've played every single day.
You could potentially do one on your own. I'm not gonna do that. You could potentially do one on your own when tour inevitably dies, because it's going to.
I imagine
after the last tour, you could potentially do it.
Yeah, I imagine it won't end till like maybe as like right before the next game comes out or something.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
They'll probably keep it going till the next game, honestly.
You might think, oh, it's just like all the tour tracks and then whatever retro track. No, it's more than that. So not only do the tour tracks have like 4 different variations. Right now they don't, but by the end they will have 4 variations each. Then you have the Nitro tour tracks. That's 2. Then 3. You have all of the retro tracks. which I don't even know how many, but I don't even,
And
maybe
correct.
potentially by the end of the lifespan you have every single game except for eights, which you might even get eights. Then on
There
top
is
of
there
that,
is there is evidence suggesting that 8 tracks could potentially be coming to tour at some
so
point, which would be crazy.
so add up. So here's all the potential tracks. Let's say there are 5 nitros. I don't know how many cities are in the game currently.
There's way more than that.
No, how
There's
many? No,
like,
no, no. I'm splitting cities and nitros.
oh,
They're two different
hold
things.
on. I'm going off the wait. How many were data mined for the past? There were 3. So there's currently 11 because I was trying to go off because there's 3 more cities data mined. So 11 currently, with
So how
3
many
more
in
on the way.
total? How many in total potential tracks are there?
Like for the cities,
Yeah.
not counting the variants, 14. But if you added like 3 variants at
So
least
you
for
got
all of them, there'd be a lot
14.
more.
You have 14 cities. Multiply that by 4 because there's potentially 4. There's potentially 4
Maybe
variants.
so far, I don't know. Only New York and Tokyo have 4
I
so
know,
far.
but I'm saying
But
let's say that they every single one will eventually get 4. So you
oh
got
god,
14 cities. And again, this is the
4 times
potential.
14.
This is the potential of how many tracks could be in tour to
Oh,
rank.
by the way,
You
if you're
got
counting non-city nitros, I was gonna say if we're counting non-city nitros, there are 5 more data mined for tours, so that's 8 nitros that
okay.
aren't cities.
So you got 14
So
cities. Multiply that by 4 different variants. Then you got 8 different nitros plus every single classic game track ever,
and the remix tracks.
and then the remix tracks, which assuming that all SNES type tracks, so Donut 1, Donut
And
Plains 1, one
and
of
and
each get
GBA
a.
Bowser's Castle. And GBA Bowser's
Oh,
Castle for some
GBA
reason.
Bowser's Castle got RMX. Oh fuck,
There's a yeah, it's not the it's I don't, that makes me think there is not going to be an SNES
that
Bowser's
is
Castle on tour,
over.
sadly.
That is over 500 tracks to rank. If you thought that our 2 hour long podcast on the, we got an hour out of SNES, just so you know. So out of
Somehow.
2.5 hours for Mario Kart 8, which includes nitros, retros, and DLC, and then this Super Nintendo got an hour out of just nitros, which I guess doesn't really compare because there are 5 tracks in each cup. Tor has over 500 tracks potentially could be in the game by the end of its lifespan.
I was also thinking counting tour tracks, not counting the TR and RT versions, because
Oh
that'd be a
yeah.
bit much. Just like
If you
their
want, let's
normal,
include those, and then you multiply that by 3.
like 1,000.
Yeah, so you have the 500 tracks that I just said. Then
Bro,
you have the R
imagine if
versions, the T
imagine
versions,
if like
the mirror versions. Then you have the RT. No, I'm just kidding.
imagine if like every single track in Mario Kart history came to freaking tour, then it would just be like 1,000 different.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
I don't. I
it'd be
think
like a
I don't think R
it'd be like a
counts. R and mirror don't count because they're the same track, just different. I would say T
well,
would.
kind
I
of.
think T would count.
T is more similar to the normal version than R is. It just is the
R is
normal
just
track with ramp.
backwards.
It still feels way different. Like I still want them to add a reverse cup like mirror because it feels so different racing them backwards. Like
Yeah.
going from
Oh my
like
god.
they should add the
RTM.
there would be there would be
RTM.
oh my if they had M variations, oh my god. Yeah, M, then you'd have no, not just M. Then you'd have RTM, but then also RM and TM.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
All right. Well,
You'd have
yeah.
so many.
Look forward to Matt's video on Mario Kart. No, I'm just kidding.
That, that would be the world's like
Oh, well,
most ambitious
actually,
project in the world.
you could by the end of its lifespan because ranking them would be impossible.
And
You
let,
could do all of. Well, we're gonna do all. So, I think what you could do potentially is rank all of the tours by the end of its lifespan. If you had duplicate tours,
that
then
would
those
be
then
fun.
those wouldn't count. So
Well, not really, because even if they're the same name, they have differences. Like
but
last
how would
Space
you
Tour,
know the difference between Halloween Tour and how would you know the
well,
difference? Is there a
the
wiki page
first
that
one,
says exactly how many
the,
which level or which tracks were in like the 2020
yes,
version of there is?
there you can go to the I always go to the Mario Kart Tour page on the Mario Wiki, and it has every tour. Like
Yeah.
the first one added Luigi's Mansion. The second one had Maple Treeway. The third one introduced London Loop 3. The fourth one added Boo Lake. Like
Yeah.
and there's other features too that they added.
Yeah, you
So
could. I guess
it
you
was,
could do that. That would be like one way to do
and
include
the
Tor
current
in
space
this.
the current space tour added Wii Rainbow Road. The last one didn't even add any new Rainbow Roads. So that's like
Yeah.
that's already a major
I mean,
difference.
I guess yeah, that could be a way you can include Tor in this. It's just so hard to include Tor because it's just
Or
an
if I did it,
awkward game.
it would be I would go by year, like a tour year. So like starting from September 25th, 2019, any track added from then to September 24th of 2020, like that first chunk, I would just do year 2, year 3, and we're currently in year 4 of tour. Maybe I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like do each year, but then when I do the year 2 video, you'll still see the year 1 tracks on the tier list, and I'll just add the year 2 ones to it. That'd be interesting. 4
It's still
videos,
gonna
but
be
it's
a
still
billion
shorter.
tracks.
Like 20 something, like 20 something tracks, which is not bad, honestly. And some
Yeah.
years have had more tracks than others. Year 1 would be the longest because New York tour and like Tokyo tour and Paris or Halloween tour, the first 3 like were the ones that pretty much added
Yeah.
in all the base game content,
Yeah.
which so that one would have the most. But I don't
All
know, that could
right.
be
Well,
interesting. If I were,
you.
I think I would do it by year if I did it like that. I would just do individual videos for each year of Mario Kart Tour's life. It'd be easier
Yeah.
that way.
All right. You want to close it out?
Oh yeah, the actual real outro this
Yeah.
time. So that okay, the real outro. So that's it for this video. It was we somehow got an hour out of
Yeah.
20 Super Mario Kart tracks. Um yeah, if you enjoyed, there's a Discord in the description. You can join if you want. Maybe you could be a potential guest on the show one day, which you never know. I
Hey, that's
joined
how
and
that's how
now
Matt got here because he was a
that
guest and then
I
he
started as a
became a
guest and now
permanent
I'm a
member.
see this could be you.
Yeah.
So you better like, subscribe, and
Oh yeah, there's another
oh,
thing
but,
too. Not only did he rise in the ranks, but how many episodes did he watch? Probably exactly 0. But
I have all the ones I'm in my own private playlist.
wait, there's like how
So
many?
I've seen I think
When you
there's
were
like
a guest, you had 2, right?
yeah, there's like I think there's around 8 or 9 now, I think, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, no, like, subscribe. According to YouTube statistics, only 40% of you
No, that's not
No,
true.
I'm just kidding.
I have no idea. Actually, you
Uh,
want to find out? I'm gonna find out right now. I can tell you right now. The
no,
statistics,
screw it.
analytics. All right,
Let's
right
just
here, right here. All right.
embrace the
According
meme.
to you, where is it?
Embrace the meme. Why not?
Audience. According to YouTube statistics, only 41% of you are. You were actually very close. Only,
Oh my god.
only 41% of you are actually subscribed. So the 59% of you, what are you doing? Subscribe right now today. It's free.
And you can always unsubscribe
Yeah, it's
later.
free, and you can always unsubscribe later.
In the words of Dream. There you go. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Catch us next month for our Mario Kart 64 track cup ranking video.
Yeah.
And also potentially later on this month for our cup ranking for Mario Kart 8 tracks, since we didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the other boys
So,
back in here to
I guess another
do that
thing I
one.
should explain too. I know we're trying to wrap it up, but we're obviously trying to do the clips so it'll be easier for you to consume because these episodes are going to get quite long. But the other guys are going to be kind of doing like the quote-unquote main show. Like I believe after this, before this video goes up, they have a TF2 video. That's basically going to be the continuation of their show. We've kind of spun off, but also it's still going to be a numbered episode. So.
It's like GVG. They each have like their own things they do. Like there's the name that track that John does, for example. That's like its own spin-off.
But it's still going to be a numbered episode, so it'll just mean you got more podcasts each month because we used to only do one. So
Just-
potentially you get 2 podcasts a month. So.
But the ones with ranking the tracks is probably just going to be me and Jaden. Unless it's the Booster Course Pass one, then that'll have everybody like in the Mario Kart 8 one. So
It's the
that'll be
most recent
interesting.
one, so. Well, except for Highland. Highland wasn't there for the first one. So. Alright, we're done.
true.
Okay, wrap it up.
Yeah. Bye, like and subscribe. That's it.
Waluigi and adios and all that, you know.